Hello, everybody, and welcome back. This is episode 5 of Marvel's Midnight Suns. In case you missed it, last episode we attended our first Abbey Club with the Emo Kids Club, Dr. Strange, Magic, and Nico, to kind of try to figure out my last moments before my death. We unlocked some new Forge equipment. We unlocked the Hero Ops, so we can send off specific heroes after we open up intel caches we get from missions, and they'll get specific rewards from completing those. And we saved Spider-Man from Fallen Venom. So let's get into it. Okay, last time after we went to bed we got some super link messages, or at least one, so let's check those out. Blade Hunter, it was good to hang out. We need to talk privately. Let me know when you have a few. I can talk.
Been watching the way you handle yourself out there, Hunter. You're not bad. I was thinking maybe it's time you and I compare moves.
Moves? As in combat?
More like a friendly competition.
A friendly competition, you say?
Well, recently resurrected teammate competition has less of a ring to it.
The feeling is mutual, Blade.
How about we just fight already?
Before we begin, is there anything else I should know?
Yeah, anything goes. Just don't touch the shades. Now, you want to say it or me?
Say what?
Ding ding.
Alright, level 1 with Blade. Got a new color palette. Team Friendship level up. Hero combo, team up ability unlocked, deal massive damage to a single target. Okay, okay, that sounds nice. Team Friendship, as the hunter gains friendship levels with multiple individual heroes, the overall team friendship level in the Abbey is increased, granting powerful rewards like hero combo abilities which can be used in combat and much more. Nice. Alright, let's check our other message from Nico. Hi Hunter, all the other emo kids have time to meet. What about you? I can meet you outside your room on the next night everyone is available. Yep, we'll schedule that for tonight. Okay. Now, who needs to talk? Okay, Nico does. Is there anything in here? Nothing. Okay.
Spider-Man would probably appreciate it if you looked in on him. I think he's quite impressed by you.
Spider-Man's here too. Okay, nice. Well, let's go talk to Nico and grab this essence. What does she need?
Hey, can I ask a favor?
Nico, Minoru waves you over. Did you hear about Carol and Tony's argument? They were talking about the power to see the future. Carol said if she had it, she'd lock up anyone before they could commit a crime. Tony disagreed colorfully. Interesting. Increases the chance to resist negative status effects, increases the percentage of maximum health recovered at the start of each turn. I think... Oh, damn, this is tough. I think this one is a better option.
Oh, thanks, Hunter.
Ooh, and we got +3 friendship XP.
Hunter,
nice.
buddy, talk to me.
Okay. Yeah, let's go talk to Spider-Man. Let's open this as well. Right. Face prop and color palette.
What? You want to know who am I? Who am I? Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Oh, hey, Hunter. Didn't see you there. Everything's fine. This is completely normal. All the top heroes do it, I'm sure.
Do what?
Practice their hero voice. In my case, my spider voice. I figured if I was going to be teaming up with this group, I ought to up my game. Sound more, I don't know, scary, I guess.
Well, your spider voice is very noticeable.
Really? Did it give you pause? Strike fear in your heart as you approach the spider's lair?
It struck something.
Not really.
Yes! That means a lot to me, coming from you. I don't know too many demon hunters. It's nice to get an expert opinion every now and then. And if I might add an opinion of my own, you are much nicer than Craven.
I actually came here to thank you.
Thank me? For what? And by the way, does this thanks also involve pizza? I have to say battling Eddie always works up the appetite.
If I were to acquire this pizza, who would I give it to? Your identity remains a mystery to us all.
Oh, you want to meet the Spider-Man beneath the mask? Sorry, that's a no-go. My true identity is a closely guarded secret. Not even MJ or Aunt May know for... Wait. I see what you're doing there. Sorry, Hunter, the mask's gotta stay on. I hope that's not gonna make things weird between us.
The Abbey is a place of many secrets. Your identity is safe within these walls.
It's not the walls here I'm worried about. It's out there in the real world where the people I love are.
No mask can hide you or them from Lilith. Her gaze can pierce your very soul.
Yeesh. Reminds me of my best friend's dad. And that was before he became a flying goblin.
I know this is not easy for you, Spider-Man. The people here are very different from one another. They do not always see eye to eye. But one thing I can say in truth is that I trust them with my very lives.
Wait, did you just say lives, as in plural?
Yes,
I am really gonna enjoy getting to know you, Hunter.
and we would enjoy getting to know you. The real you.
Listen, let me think it over, alright? It's a big decision. Gotta meditate on it. Check my horoscope, roll it around in my head, and maybe we'll talk soon. Cool? Cool. I really need to think this over.
That mask will come off eventually. Peter.
Uh-oh. Here comes trouble.
All right, what do we got? Hero I've completed. It's a new game quote, and the research is done. Let's go take care of that.
Thanks, Hunter. I need it.
And what is this? Is this? No, that's nothing. Okay. Well, let's check out that research.
A successful collaboration.
Got the training dummy to learn shove. Higher research level required. Research level must be increased before additional research projects can be started. Research level is increased by studying artifacts with Dr. Strange. Artifacts can be attained as mission rewards. Okay. So I need to find some artifacts.
What have you got for me, boss?
In the meantime, let's open up this coil.
Take a look. What do you think?
Change the cost of a random heroic card in your hand to 0. Yeah. I've already got that one from Nico. Could use this to upgrade our other Holy Flame. And you might as well take Quick Kick as well.
Don't forget to write.
Okay, let's go hit the yard. There's no essence in here, huh? Okay. Oh, some credits. Oh, that was heroic essence. Okay, orange is heroic essence. Yellow credits.
What's good?
Upgrade the yard. Upgrades are now available for construction in the yard. Build yard upgrades to make your heroes even more powerful in combat. Okay. Probably, yeah, the training dummies. Let's add those.
I can see why you say that.
upgrade
Practice
some
makes
abilities.
perfect.
Oh, we need more attack essence. Okay. And probably the same for Spider-Man. Yep. Alright, well, then let's just train. Yeah, let's train with Ghost Rider.
Like play.
Combat bonus, okay.
All right then.
Who else needs to talk? Ah, Captain Marvel. Oop, going the wrong way.
Of course, Carol. I'll run the data immediately.
Run? Bruce, you told me you were on it for days.
I meant process my findings. This coil of yours is no simple substance. There's no one-click option.
I get it. Just get back to me as soon as you can.
Something amiss, Captain?
Nope, nothing. Just Bruce being Bruce. More importantly, really glad we got Spider-Man back, Hunter. Not sure if you've noticed it, but these end-of-days scenarios really tend to put a damper on morale. It's nice to get a solid win, you know?
Every victory we have inches us closer to stopping Lilith. And every life we save
is another ally against her. In this case, a wisecracking, radioactive Spider-Man ally. Which is a good thing, now that we know Hydra has been augmenting their soldiers with this radioactive green gamma shampoo. We're gonna need all the help we can get. Speaking of helping, should probably get back to it. There's a certain special Hydra mad scientist out there whose face is just begging for a smacking. And these gamma signatures of his don't seem to want to analyze themselves. Talk to you later.
Yeah, we do need to take care of Faustus. I should be able to compliment. Oh, no, I can't. Who went on that last hero op?
You wanted it?
It was
You
Blade,
got it.
yeah. Maybe I have to accept the operation end first. We need more intel for that.
Thanks, Hunter.
Okay, where did Blade go now? I don't remember what his logo looks like. Oh, okay, he's just out in the yard. Let's go see if we can't compliment him wherever he is. Oh, he's right here.
Hunter.
Can't. Okay, well, strange, but whatever. Let's go check our missions.
It's good to have you
Should be done talking to everybody, yes. Gamma Coil and Intel Cache, Gamma Coil and Credits, Gamma Coil and Artifacts. We need to complete a mission to get to the next story. Let's go get an artifact. And it's marked as easy, but that's okay. Need to take magic with us. Let's do magic, Ghost Hunter, Ghost Rider, sorry, and let's do Nico. Strange is still injured. Hopefully after this day he'll be healed up. Defeat all enemies.
Just in case you were looking for another opportunity to even the score with Hydra, I think these clowns are hoping for a fight.
Alright, now we can do a knockback in the move. Using her Limbo Portal ability, Magic can place a portal anywhere on the map. Once a portal is placed, then that's Magic ability with the knockback effect will knock the enemy through the portal. The portal will close and be removed from the map once an enemy has been sent through. Okay. You've drawn a heroic combo card. Because of the increased friendship in the Abbey, one heroic combo card is added to the deck every time you enter combat. Heroic combos are powerful heroic abilities where two heroes work together to deal massive damage to a single target. Heroic combos are counted as cards for both heroes involved. Heroic combo abilities can be further improved by increasing friendship with individual heroes in the
Show
Abbey.
them what happens when you mess with the Midnight Suns.
Let's knock it out.
Right, let's do it. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, no way that we can keep this in. we can create a portal here. Actually, okay, let's see how far the knockback doesn't go too far. So that. And then knock back him. Oh, I guess that doesn't really matter. Okay.
Has chosen you.
Good work.
And one more knockback into them.
Make way for
The problem with those is that Ghost Rider takes so much damage. One more card play. Let's let's go ahead and open this red container. Got a blueprint, okay. Now I don't really want to use okay, so I can't let's just end the turn.
Hydra's in control of the situation. I'll handle it.
Something is wrong.
Dazed.
Another batch of idiots coming in.
The guilty have already begun to fall.
Chain 2. Take these 2 names out.
Whatever works.
And swarm on. Yeah, this one. Take his shield out.
I'll give it a whirl. Oh, I almost feel bad for you losers. Almost.
And then let's stun this one.
This usually works.
Nice.
All right.
They're not living up to their reputation. As ordered.
Changes nothing. Reinforcements inbound.
Don't waste the opportunity.
Bring your friends. I don't care.
Don't have any quick. Can't chain 3 for this, so let's do that. Him. And he's got counter, so let's just hit him.
Only the innocent are spared.
Bring Betty back.
No time to repent.
And do a knockback. No, I don't want to. I don't want to. I can do a portal. Eesh. Okay. Every one of these is gonna do that. So I kind of see how portal works now. I guess we can move Ghost Rider out the way. It's not a big deal. Let's just move him here. And then Soul Blast. Should have. Okay. At least I know how the portal works now. but it's not going to do any damage, so let's just curse this guy.
Here we go. As they say, it gets the job done.
And then we can swarm. I'm going to swarm him.
How about this one?
Whatever gets the job done.
No card plays. Let's redraw one of these. Cool.
The battlefield is ours.
I've got the spins all of a sudden.
He's trying to explode himself.
You must be eager for your penance.
Okay, so let's, since this is free, if we put a portal here, knock back there, then we should be able to, boom, knock him, okay.
Prepare this. The gods would not stand before us as
Yeah, that's pretty
arrogantly
cool.
as you have.
We need more heroism. Let's get rid of Hellride. Replace him with a drop that's not really useful right now. Okay. Him into him. Perfect.
I suppose
And
it's
then if we have something else we can play for attack, we should be able to. No, we don't. This, no, that won't. Let's just get Ghost Rider out of the way then. Oh, I wonder, you know what? Maybe this will take him out. It will. Let's knock him into the electric. Just for fun.
They learned their lesson,
Nice.
but we all know that's wishful thinking.
One star. Well, at least we got an artifact to help our level up our research. Oh, time for the Emo Kids Club.
Hunter, I need your help. Magic's birthday is coming up. I want to throw her a surprise party, but I can't do it alone.
What do you need me to do?
If you could get the other Midnight Suns on board, it would take a huge weight off my shoulders.
That shouldn't be too hard.
Do you really need me to do this?
I don't, but I want them to see more of what I see. That you're part of the team. It'll mean a lot coming from you.
The depth of field is screwed up whenever it gets close to her face.
Should I mention this to Tony, Carol, and the others?
I don't know if they can keep a secret. I'm not even sure if I'll tell them about the party until that night. Oh, but I should probably invite Spider-Man. He seems like he'd really get into it.
Very true. Alright.
Alright. Let me know what you want.
Still figuring out who and what I need, but I'll message you when I do. Probably tomorrow?
Sounds good.
Thanks for this. Do you have any questions?
Where are we going to have the party?
I'm still scouting locations, but somewhere inside the Abbey. We'll make it work.
Okay.
That is all I had. I'm good for now.
I'm good if you're good. Thanks for this, Hunter. Can't wait to see the look on her face.
She's gonna be pissed. She doesn't seem like the type that would like a surprise party. But let's go talk to Spider-Man. Who must be in the lounge. Oh, yep.
And so you actually slept in that thing?
That was probably a mistake. I kept having dreams that I was swallowed by Sandman. That's actually happened, you know.
Look, man, I get it. it's not a decision to take lightly. I struggled with it for a while myself.
What changed your mind?
I guess I finally started trusting these fools. They may be a little crazy, but they're like family.
And what about your real family? Don't you worry about what could happen?
They're back in LA. Much as my kid brother Gabe would love this place, they don't know a thing. Whatever happens here never gets back there. To be honest, I don't even think we're in the same dimension.
What?
Never mind that. Point is, this is a safe place with good people. If there's anyone who can keep a secret, it's them. Sort of comes with the territory of being a midnight sun. Most of our lives weren't sunshine and candy before Caretaker recruited us. And now we've got a gigantic demonically powered pizza oven in the forge.
Excuse me, would you...
Hey man, it's okay. We can talk about something else if you want.
Yes, please stay.
Can't. Got something I need to do.
I really thought I had him with the pizza thing.
What is it with you both and pizza?
Okay, you wanted it, you got it.
You wanted what?
Told you that mask was coming off.
I give you by popular demand, the man underneath the mask.
Peter Parker from Forest Hills, Queens. Nice to see you finally ditched the spider-faced doily, Peter. We're all friends here. You got our attention, so what do you got to say, Petey?
Hi? After all that build-up, I hope I didn't disappoint anybody. I mean, I can't shoot laser beams, light my skull on fire, or glow like the sun. Like Tony said, outside of the costume, I'm just boring old Peter Parker. I don't even have a cool screen name.
I have seen you in battle with Venom, Peter. Believe me when I say you are anything but boring.
Aw, thanks. Jeez, Hunter, you trying to make me blush?
I did not realize you embarrassed so easily.
Oh yeah, I actually surprise myself at the things that embarrass me. Speaking of, now that we took care of the giant radioactive spider elephant in the room, we might as well get to know one another. If there's anything else you're curious to know about me, ask away. I'm apparently an open book now. So what do you say, Hunter? Care to step inside this Spider-Verse?
I have encountered werewolves, half-vampires, dragon men, but I have never encountered a Spider-Man before. There must be quite a story about how you became this way.
It's actually not the most epic story. Sort of a field trip gone wrong scenario, if you get me.
I do not.
Well, a small irradiated spider bit me while I was working up the nerve to ask Mary Jane Watson if she'd like to check out the Pym particle exhibit at the Empire State Museum. Next thing I know, the high-energy photons injected into my bloodstream started altering my genomic sequence. At first, I thought I was having an allergic reaction, and then I started climbing up the walls. I told my Aunt May it was late-onset puberty. She, believed me for some reason. So, how about you? Get bit by a radioactive hunter or something?
Nope.
My mother is the harbinger of a dark god. A normal life was never in the cards for me.
Yeesh. I thought high school was hard to deal with. That's gotta be a heavy load to carry.
It is not always easy. You do not seem like a typical Avenger.
Avenger? Me? Oh, no. Between my double major at Empire State, taking photos for the Bugle, and, you know, the whole protecting the neighborhood thing, who has the time? Besides, they haven't asked me to join them. Yet, of course. What about you? How's this whole Midnight Sun thing work? You like the captain or something?
Perhaps according to a prophecy, but in truth, it is only unified together that we will all prevail over Lilith and Chthon. Ego is simply the tool of our enemy.
You sure you're not already an Avenger? Definitely know a guy who'd love to hear that. Here's a hint. It rhymes with smapped in Hermerica.
And just how many years has there been a Spider-Verse?
Oh, you mean how long have I been doing this? A few years now. You should have seen the original suit. I still have it lying around the dorm somewhere. Makes a great blanket. How about you? How long have you been hunting?
At this point, I suppose I am well over 3 centuries old. That is, if you count the years spent above and below ground, of course.
Of course. I mean, whatever gets you senior discount sooner, am I right?
You are a fascinating man.
Ooh, I like that. Friendly neighborhood, fascinating man. Wonder if Stark owns that trademark yet.
This venom creature's obsession with you is strong enough to overcome my mother's call. Until now, I thought that impossible.
It's, complicated. Eddie, the guy underneath the giant oozing mouth, was a reporter with me at the Bugle a while back. I may have ruined his career by exposing a phony source of his on this big murder case. This, of course, led him to the alien symbiote that had secretly bonded with me after my original suit was trashed on Battleworld. We can talk about that little adventure later. Long story short, I thought I had eradicated the suit with a giant church bell. Before I knew it was alive, of course. Anywho, the alien symbiote decided to merge with Eddie, and the two have been hunting me down ever since. It's your basic, simple misunderstanding, right? Well, I guess every superhero needs a super nemesis. Venom is mine. Must be tough having your own mom be yours, huh?
Lilith made her choice long ago, though it pains me to say this. She is no longer my mother, but another monster to slay.
That's a hard way to look at it. When I see Venom, all I can see is Eddie. And the symbiote that saved my life on a few occasions.
Perhaps that is what Lilith is counting on.
Look, I get it.
Seems like it.
The monster that looks like your friend is still a monster. I watch plenty of zombie movies, okay? Still doesn't mean you have to become that which you were hunting, if you ask me. I knew that philosophy minor was gonna pay off.
Thank you, Peter. I should be going. This was eye-opening.
For both of us? Gotta thank you too, Hunter. I was sort of holding back before. You know, didn't want to be a chatty Charlie. But now the floodgates are open. Let the real Peter Parker flow through! Anyway, you gotta go. I'll talk to you soon.
Of that, I have no doubt. Farewell, Peter.
Good chatting with you, Hunter.
All right. What else we got here? There's a hangout with these people. We might as well hang out with
What's
Ghost
happening,
Rider.
Hunter?
Let's lounge in the pool.
What's the craziest thing you ever seen?
3 demons killing each other because they could not decide who would fight me first.
Oh.
The winner had a mortal wound. Never drew my weapon. How about you?
I was gonna say a rollerblading mariachi band, but I don't think mine compares.
Tell me about this rolling blade band.
Back when my parents were around, my neighborhood shut down the street every summer for a block party. One summer, the band we hired backed out the day of, said our street was too dangerous to play. It wasn't, not back then, but we read between the lines. We celebrated, but there was a black cloud over everything. The band made it a party, you know? My father tried to cheer up my mom, but it hit her really hard. Then we heard it, a distant trumpet, the strum of the guitar. We all stopped and listened, thought it was our imagination. And they rolled up, zipping all around us, playing and singing their hearts out. They called themselves, well, it kind of translates to the Squeaky Wheels. They played all night, took every request, let the kids ride on their shoulders, never asked for a dime. My mom was so happy. It's one of the last memories I have of my parents. I always wanted to be them when I was a kid, you know. Roll up, make people's lives better, and then do it again somewhere else.
That is literally what you do, Robbie.
Damn. I guess you're right. I wonder if Blade knows how to play guitar.
Probably. I don't know if he'd like a goblet, but let's give it to him anyways. I liked it, okay.
Always great to hang with you, Hunter.
A rare swimsuit. Alright, what else we got here? Agatha wants to talk. Let's go talk with her. Grab some more essence. Really need some attack essence.
You are welcome to attend Ileana's surprise party.
As much as I would enjoy that, my presence unsettles those incapable of perceiving me. I'll celebrate from afar.
So you will be there in spirit?
Oh, Hunter, how I've missed your wit.
Loss. Let's read and gain some arcane knowledge while we can. Haunted Echoes, a collection of transient folk songs, the woodsman's lament, and round she danced, the woodsman's wife, as the Fey King played his lyre, and at her feet the rings revealed a cold and lifeless fire. Oh, dance for me, the king cried he as her sight grew dark and dim. The woodsman's wife, though you may be, you'll ne'er return to him. Some more gloss. Observations of the Blood, notes by Damon Hellstrom. My research has led me to believe that the Blood have existed for ages, seeking to eliminate the spawn of Cthon and any other malevolent manifestations they deem to be a threat. I will continue to dig deeper into their rather murky history. There is much to explore here in Old Salem. Cauldron experimentations. This is one cagey beast indeed. Dr. Druid was not kidding when he stated the difficulties tied to the imp-like creature bound to this cauldron. It appears that the energies bound within the forge only serve to further agitate the creature within the cauldron. June 10th, 1988. My initial experiment proved to be ineffective. A protective ward I had created to shield the Abbey instead released a noxious black cloud which hung over the ground for days. June 13th, 1988. I moved the cauldron this afternoon to just outside the Abbey and attempted to purify the springs that ran off from the waterfall into the yard. Instead, I managed to release a geyser of flames that shot a good 50 yards into the air. A most unfortunate event, the flame blast incinerated many of my favorite willow trees. Alright, that's all we've got there. Is that... oh... it's a dagger that we cannot pick up, I suppose. Guess we've got everything around here. Guess we can go ahead and get some sleep for tonight. We don't have any more keys. No. Where's Charlie? Is he by the fire, or she by the fire? Nope. Who knows? Okay, that's fine.
Here comes trouble.
Right, Strange is healed. Let's go study that artifact. Ooh, we got a private message from Nico and Robbie. Robbie, hey Hunter, it's always good to hang out with you. You have a few. I want to introduce you to someone special. Okay, cool.
Who did you want me to meet?
Hunter of the Abbey, may I formally introduce you to the Hell Ride. I always like to show her to all my friends and just realized that we've been so busy beating back your mom's forces, I haven't had a chance to give you an up-close look at her. Gorgeous, right? Even without the extra hell sauce, she's a beast.
She is one of a kind. As are you, Robbie.
Thanks, Hunter. You always make me feel like, I don't know, like I'm part of this whole thing. Don't get me wrong, I love Nico and the rest of the Sons like family. But, well, sometimes I feel more like invisible by day rattling chains by night. Know what I mean?
You are not a ghost to me, Robbie.
Maybe not. But I have a feeling the two of us are gonna haunt the armies of Lilith anyway.
Alright, new palette. And let's see what Nico wanted. Hey Hunter, thanks for helping out with Magic's party. The first person to ask is Robbie. He's thoughtful. He'll find the right gift to give Magic on behalf of the team. Okay, I was just with him, but let's go talk to him again.
Don't tell me to calm down, Robbie. The others are in there with freaking Caretaker planning their next move against Faustus, and they are totally leaving us out. Again!
But this is the Avengers we're talking about, right? They're heroes.
And who had to bail out those heroes when your new pal Spider-Man was being chased by the alien slime monster? Us!
Got you there.
If they are so powerful, why could Strange not help us save Wanda?
Look, Doc's a good guy, okay? He's patched up a spider knee or two since I started this thing. Flaming pumpkin bombs are not exactly covered by insurance.
I would not trust him to patch a tire.
They move into our home, take it over, and then have the nerve to leave us out of every single damn decision that affects us. You two want to cozy up to Mr. Stark and Doctor Strange? Go right ahead. Me, I'll be outside. Most of the air's been sucked up from here already.
Damn. She's right though. I'd be pissed off too, I'm sure. First,
got a question for you.
Let's
Robbie,
hear this.
Can we speak in private?
Of course, let's go.
Nico needs help prepping for a Magic surprise party.
All right. What does she need me to do?
She wanted you to pick the team present for Magic.
Oh, I got this. I'll find something unforgettable.
Perfect. Let's go talk to Blade. He needs help. Maybe
Nico made some good points, but I gotta be honest. I'm getting used to the Avengers being around this place. I mean, yeah, Tony can be annoying, but not all of them.
Of course.
Although it makes me wonder.
Wonder what?
Well, what are they thinking about us?
When facing a demon, aim for the heart.
Always do.
Then why are you talking to me when you should really be talking to them? Or at least her?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You have many abilities, Daywalker. Lying is not one of them. Admit what you feel about Carol. You owe yourself that much.
Admit what? That I feel a sense of admiration and respect for a fellow teammate?
You have a crush on her.
Face the truth as bravely as you would your enemy, Blade. Your admiration for her reaches far beyond the battlefield.
You're delusional, Hunter.
Oh, wow.
And for the first time since we have met, I believe you are actually afraid, Blade.
I'm not going there, Hunter. Let's just drop it.
Consider it dropped.
Oh, and this conversation? It never happened.
I will add it to the list.
What a baby. Come on, Blade. I have more respect for you. Now you want me to help you? Blade approaches you with a battered tome in his hands. I found this dusty thing in the library. Considerations of conflict with the restless dead. Is this any good? We can either get a gamma coil or a rare ability for the hunter. Oh, that's tough. Yeah, I'll take the rare ability.
Thanks, Hunter.
Summon one light and one dark explosive. Okay, that might be useful. Let's grab this gloss and let's head down to the forge.
You have my undivided attention. In this reality,
Tome of Sidorak.
it's not entirely worthless.
Damn, that gave us a lot of essence.
Not especially valuable either.
Nice.
I'm always in a few places at once, so no time is ever wasted.
go. Research level upgraded. Now we can start the next research. Teamwork tactics. Heroes deal extra damage to enemies knocked into them. Or a combat item schematic and a combat item. Might as well do this because we take enough damage as is. If we get enemy knocked into us, might as well upgrade the damage we're going to deal out and make it more worth it.
All right, let's get started, Dr. Spooky. Give me a sec.
So this gamer portal.
What's up? What do you think?
Judgment. Consume 25% of Ghost Rider's
Another
health.
magical mystery box.
So damage an enemy.
I used to design
2
sentient
damage
future
for
tech.
each health. Also damage everything nearby. That's nice, honestly. I would take that. And Curse is nice. And I use it more often right now, so let's take that. Wouldn't mind upgrading that.
Later.
Okay, that's done. Let's go upgrade these abilities.
Ready for more?
If we can. Got enough attack essence to upgrade, but might as well upgrade this first.
I think we've got something for everyone.
See if there's anything else we can upgrade without attack essence. Here we go, skill essence. Create a drop with an increased chance to KO, gain 1 strengthened. Let's adjust his cards first because he might not even be using.
All right then.
Well, let's see. Like we want to add judgment in. So we might as well take out Hellmouth. Maximum 4 heroics. Oh, okay, so then let's take out one of the yeah, let's take out one of the Hell Rides, add in judgment, then we can upgrade 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need one more card in there, so let's add back in Hellmouth. Now we can upgrade Hellride. Okay.
Time to take it to the next level. We've got plenty of tricks for old dogs. No excuses here.
10 damage. Let's make sure there's nothing else we need heroic essence for first because it doesn't seem as worth it. Okay, no, so yeah, might as well.
The fire burns brighter.
Slider training. Sliders deal increased damage in combat. Okay. Let's go ahead and upgrade this as well. Everything else needs attack essence. Let's do a sparring session with magic. Yeah.
Let's see if you're as good as they...
See you around.
Okay, let's just double check everybody's deck. This is free, so we definitely want to take this. Let's get rid of this other make them bleed and add the hunger. What do we have here? Oh, new color palette, right? And Nico, what do you got? Curse again. Yeah, we don't want to add that yet. Spider-Man, what do you got? Quick kick. Want to add that yet? What do we got for outfits? Demon Spider's nice. It's a Carnage looking suit. And Symbioso of Venom suit. Let's take the Carnage one. I like that one. What are the colors we got? Damn, that one's cool. It's nice. And that one's nice too. But I'll keep the regular one. It's got kind of a hunter outfit. Alright, that's good for me. Who else wants to talk? Just the war. Oh, and Nico over here somewhere. Oh, right there.
And of course, you came to find
Still
me.
a compliment?
You don't need to check up on me, Hunter. I'm fine.
Perhaps I wanted some fresh air as well.
Well, enjoy it while you can. I'm sure they'll be opening an Avengers satellite campus here soon enough.
The gods spare us all.
Look, the Abbey might be a little rustic, but it's ours. Was ours. Until these Avengers just swooped in and started treating us like a bunch of outsiders in our own home. And it's not like Caretaker does anything to stop it. Hell, she freaking encourages it. Pisses me off so much I could scream.
The Avengers are powerful allies.
Yeah, so I keep hearing.
I did not finish. As are you and the others. There is a reason Caretaker chose you for the Midnight Suns. You will have many chances to prove yourself before this war is ended.
Thanks, I think. Not gonna be lining up to assemble anytime soon, but I get it. You know, maybe this all wouldn't be bothering me so much if they were focusing all their effort on finding Wanda. None of them even mention her, let alone discuss how we're gonna rescue her. Because newsflash, no one plans to, especially Caretaker. She's probably happy she's gone. Forget I said that. And definitely don't tell Caretaker about any of this. Midnight Sun, Cone of Silence, okay? Good vent. Let's do it again sometime. Later, Hunter.
She's right again. I don't know why we're not checking for Wanda at all, but maybe there's a reason that we don't know. Let's go talk to them. Gloss.
Hello.
What's up, Captain
I'm
Marvel?
tracking a new threat. What's ugly, hungry, and dead all over.
Vampires.
Yes, but an entirely new breed. Nothing I've seen before.
Is it the kind that fuse together, forming a grotesque, bloodthirsty abomination? With arm-length fangs and scales from multiple heads to toe?
Like a blood-sucking kaiju? That's a thing?
It is a thing.
Creepy. But this new breed is terrifying in a way that isn't so amalgamated. The new breed I'm tracking are, they're vampires.
I see. No, I do not. You already said they were vampires.
Vampires with a Y? Pronounced exactly the same as vampires. I suppose that was wildly creative for the 16th century monks who first cataloged them.
No, it is just confusing.
That's why I'm calling them new breed vampires, to set them apart. I'll flag anything related to these latest bloodsuckers and send it directly to the mirror table.
Carol, you are...
The best? Yeah, I know.
What else?
Hunter! Just the person I wanted to see. Okay, I'll be honest with you, anyone is the person I want to see right now. At this point, I'd sit down for a tea with Galactus if it meant I didn't have to sift through these gamma readings for another second. It's all just starting to blur into one big giant green gamma mess, you know? And my favorite big giant green gamma mess is too busy to help.
I have seen you harness the power of a sun. I believe you will find a way, Dr. Banner or not.
More of a white hole versus star, but I hear ya. Still, just because a gal can absorb gamma energy doesn't mean she's ready to teach a class on it at Empire State. And it's not just that. I've got a bad feeling about things lately, okay? Particularly when it comes to you and Bruce. I'm what they call a precog. I catch glimpses of the future. No idea why, but I'm sure channeling the power of a mini white hole through your entire body might have a little something to do with it.
What exactly did you see?
Nothing specific. More of an impression. You and Bruce. Your faces. You didn't look good.
Damn, I've never even met him.
Is this what Steven goes through?
I sometimes catch glimpses too. The past, the future, sometimes a different present. Though the source of our visions may differ, you are not alone in this burden.
Forgot I was talking to the Chosen One there for a second. Still, I actually find that somehow comforting. Maybe we can start a Tortured Vision book club or something.
I'm always here if you want to talk about them.
I might just take you up on that. My visions are chaotic at best and very few and far between. Maybe a while before I can make sense of this one. I should get back on task. I think I've ignored these numbers long enough. Talk to you later.
Light Hunter. The hunter's choices have allowed the light within to grow brighter. A new color is now available for the hunter to equip, granting a powerful passive ability in combat. Continue earning light balance points to unlock further rewards. Alright, cool. Equipping Hunter Collars. Hunter Collars can be equipped at any time outside of combat. Collars grant powerful passive rewards when the hunter plays certain card types in combat. Oh, okay, down here. Ivory Collar. The next attack card played is not discarded. Play 3 light cards to earn in combat. Okay, it's cool enough for a passive. What else do we have here? Trunks. New color palette. Oh yeah, and that
Art is
mask.
Very subjective.
And the links. Alright.
Hey there.
Let's see.
By the rising rings of... Oh, it's just you.
Let's talk to Caretaker.
I couldn't help but hear some raised voices in the other room. Was wondering if you knew what all the fuss was about. Was there some argument?
You might want to talk to Nico directly.
Why? Is she upset?
I do not want to speak for her, but she seemed angry about Wanda.
I want to grieve too, but none of us have that luxury right now, or else we'll be grieving the whole world. Thank you for your honesty. I will have to think about how to handle this with Nico.
I was supposed to keep that a
We'll
secret.
speak later.
Probably fucked up there, but it is what it is. Let's get this mission going. Deadpool mission now available. A new story mission featuring Deadpool is now available on the mirror table. Complete the first Deadpool mission to add him to the Midnight Suns roster. Venom mission available. A new story mission featuring Venom is now available. And a Morbius mission is now available. Oof. And a Storm mission is now available. Jeez. Alright. That's a lot of missions. I think we can hold off on them for now. Let's hit this story mission with Captain Marvel.
There it is again. That strange gamma energy signature. The green numbers, as Bruce says. The Hydra tech we found is saturated with the same fluorescence.
And what does Dr. Banner have to say about that?
Can't get an answer from him. He's gone off the grid. AWOL. Happens sometimes when he's working something out.
What kind of something?
The really big kind.
Then what now?
We find ourselves another doctor who specializes in creepy gamma science. Just so happens I know of one who recently opened up shop in the area. Of course, he's barking mad.
Faustus.
One and the same.
Well, I suppose you two do have some catching up to do.
Oh, you know. Hydra secrets, dastardly plans, the odd bomb launched in my face.
How soon before we begin the hunt?
Based on the intel we've recovered? Now.
Let's go. So Nico has the +2 moves bonus, but I don't know how useful that really is right now. So I am going to let's take Blade. Yeah, let's take Blade.
My old buddy, Dr. Faustus.
He'll be thrilled to see us.
It is not hard to detect the sarcasm in your voice.
Anything from this guy unless we force it out of him.
Let's go.
Well, I'm going to be sore for a day.
You'll be heading into New York near the harbor. Faustus is overseeing Hydra operations in the area. There must be something important down there if he's shown up personally. Stay focused, and try and keep a low profile. If you think Lilith's forces are corrupted, you don't want to meet the Port Authority.
Nice.
Careful. She will no doubt be very temperamental after such a long journey. There. My beautiful, terrible girl. You'll be free of confinement soon enough. Pray to unleash Mother's righteous fury upon her enemies. The weak, the ignorant, the unworthy. I point exactly.
Well, that certainly looks familiar.
Dark magic. I can feel it, just like before.
Plus, he's boosted the gamma signature. Must be the new and improved extra evil model.
Ah, yes. Coming soon to a deserted dock near you.
So glad you discovered television.
Whatever this thing is, it's clearly important to Faustus.
And Lilith.
Which means it's worth a closer look.
Way ahead of you there.
Forgot she doesn't like stealth. Defeat all enemies.
We've seen what those charges are capable of. Don't get cocky just because you've got Captain Marvel to fall back on.
No, please. Come, examine the device closely. I think you'll find it easy to dismiss this time around.
Really wish we could get this clown off our comms.
This, how do we?
I'm sure
how do we
Mr. Stark will
activate
get
this?
around to it eventually.
I'm not sure. I know that, but oh, okay. Just go under it. Okay, we need 2 heroism. So, do we have any knockback? No, we can chain 3. Oh, but he's not close enough. Okay, let's just hit him with the knee strike over here.
One more.
That should give us enough for the environmental
Wonder what the
attack.
desertion rate is for Hydra lackeys.
Perfect.
Take this.
Nice. And I guess no, that does more damage. I can't chain nothing, so.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Oh, we have one more card play. Shoot. I'm gonna re-roll this. Quick strike. Not necessarily what we need, so let's re-roll one more time. Oh, not enough heroism. Damn it. Okay. I wonder. Oh, we need 2 for that as well. Sheesh. Alright, whatever. Let's just hit this guy. Can't chain into those. That's fine.
I'm still in my prime. If you're gonna hide, next time take a bath.
Sealed. Okay.
Forever in service. Plastide.
Really think you can hide from me? More warm bodies on the way.
Hydra marksman sighting in. Once the marksman is sighted in on a hero, their next attack will deal a devastating amount of damage to that target. A concealed marksman can only be revealed by an area attack or by having another enemy knocked into them. Okay, so we should have the
Once my
knockback
device disintegrates, the great
from her.
Captain Marvel, the others will have no choice but
So
to
let's
listen.
move her here.
Even that fool Crossbones will be forced to acknowledge my
And
greatness.
knock back into him.
Others.
Not as happy as I'll be when I deliver my fist to your face.
And let's go binary. Chain this to these two.
Don't blink.
Take those guys out.
Interesting.
And hit him with a quick slash. Or, nope, you know what? Let's do a whip to take them both out.
Your fate is sealed.
Nice.
You were too weak for this fight. No more time to waste. Let us go.
Even you must have detected the latest modifications to my device, Captain Marvel. I'm afraid you'll find her energy is not so easily absorbed this time. No, please! You cannot fail me!
Only one.
One.
Uh-oh.
Others will be done.
Typical.
For Hydra.
Capture agent. Capture the Hydra agent before they flee. Break protection on the agent. Use the capture agent card to secure the agent. After capturing the agent, defeat all remaining enemies. Okay.
Hydra forces in this area are causing trouble. Let's take them down.
That will not be a problem.
We can hit that barrel right there and do some damage.
I can feel her corruption spreading.
Let's see if we can knock back him into that. Wait. Yep. Yeah, nice. Oh, that's gonna do a crazy amount because of those gas pumps there too, I bet. Perfect.
You have earned this. Hail that.
Ooh, that was crazy. Alright, got double cards here. 6 heroism, give all heroes 31 block. Ooh, okay. Need some more. Let's just hit this so we can get that heroism and take out this protection here. What do we got? Stake, what's that gonna do? Not much. Knockback. Immune to knockback. I only have 1 card play left. I'll do 51 versus 44. Let's see if we knock back that'll take him out. Damn, I wish. Okay, let's just do that.
Not a problem.
I am impressed.
Messed up our shield a little bit. It's okay. And let's see if we move. That's not going to be enough to hit him, I don't think. So let's just knock him into that. It's not enough to hit him. Sucks. Let's just. We'll save that in case more enemies show up over there. Alright, done.
I am not myself.
The main course has arrived.
He's getting closer to the helicopter, so we need to... Hopefully we can take them out and capture him this round.
What? No great speeches, no musings from the Dark Book. Is the great Dr. Faustus at a loss for words?
What is
Guessing
this
the Dark
big
Hold
circle?
doesn't have any spells for boosting your cardio. Let's grab this turkey before he makes it to the transport.
Oh wait, did that use 3? Shit, I didn't want to use 3. I
think they
didn't
can
even
arrest
see
you for
that.
that in New York,
Oh, well.
Blade.
Now's our chance. Take Faustus
Okay,
into
let's
custody before
grab
he can
him.
regain his bearings. Excellent. Hydra won't let us
Finally,
take him so
weasel.
easily, though. Stay alert.
Good. I could use some more practice.
Hydra agent has been captured. Defeat the remaining enemies.
We need to take care of the rest of these thugs. Don't hold back.
Quick strike will take out him.
Let's do it. It sounds to me like they just missed their mama.
And let's draw. And we only got one card play. It's gonna be a lot of damage. But we should be able to. Let's bring her here. Oh yeah, I forgot you can't really. Okay, whatever.
Is that all?
And we're good.
By her command.
Payback's gonna be fun.
Oh, not good. Should have moved him away from that.
The damage from that infernal whip must have caused an error in the arming system.
Add block to everybody.
Adjustments should have tripled the disruptor's yield. The next time you...
How you think there'll be a next time?
And photon beam. Let's move her here. And we should. Can we hit? Yep, perfect.
I feel great.
Out of card place, that's fine. Oh, I forgot to move him. I don't know. I mean, I guess it was worth not moving him to take out those 3 minions.
Is that really your best?
What have we got?
You have your
Bleed, heal,
orders.
flame.
Don't let them get so close to me.
There's that Hydra loyalty and
Let's
courageous spirit
add
you've been
another
talking
heroism
so much
to
about.
that and hit him. Oh. Okay. I thought that was... Okay, well, that's confusing. It said on redraw, gain +1 heroism, but instead it just gave us a different card. Well, alright, whatever.
I'll put this to good use.
Life steal. Let's hit him with that.
Time to get...
That bleed should take him out.
You are a force to be reckoned with.
Apply 2 bleed. This doesn't really matter because he'll be gone. Unless we did it to him, but then we'll lose that card play, so...
You asked
for?
Not bad.
Let's heal him again.
Light will carry you onward. The advantage is mine.
And then apply 2 marks as well. Right, in his turn.
We serve until the end.
Pathetic.
Good, didn't stun her. Yeah, Lee took him out. Quick slash for him.
Why? I said no, damn you!
Do I need to spell it out for you? You're finished. Even your own truth can admit.
Goodbye.
Your mother abandons you.
We've done it. Excellent work.
No! I'm still here, you idiots!
Truly not your day, is it?
You think you scare me? I, who serves at the right hand of the Demon Mother, who hears the whispers of the Dark God Chthon,
who was chosen to learn his secrets in the one true tome of creation.
Do you really think I could be afraid of you?
Shut this guy up.
Yeah.
What? You want to know?
Everything.
Oh, damn.
Crossbones.
Crossbones? I thought that was Bane.
Hydra's Black Ops Division. You should see the file Steve's got on the guy.
Oh, but I guess Bane is DC, so.
Faustus must have outlived his usefulness to Hydra. And sadly, us.
Perhaps not. If decades of fighting the undead have taught me one thing, there's always an answer. Provided you dig deep enough.
Nice. Let's get that back to the Abbey. Only maybe wipe it down with a napkin first.
Alright, Magic, what do you got to say?
Let me guess. Could not sleep. Starting to become a common theme here.
It was not always the case. The Abbey was once a different place. I was happy here once.
Now that is something I would like to see.
I suppose I have earned that. I have been extra me lately, as Nico says. It is just that for so many nights now, every time I close my eyes, all I see is Wanda, drowning within darkness, calling to me. I do not think I will ever sleep again. Not until we find her.
Losing a comrade is always traumatic. It is perfectly normal to dream about her.
I am not just dreaming about her.
God,
she is
hates me.
reaching out to me. I could feel her, Hunter. Hear her crying out for help as if she was in the same room. Such anguish in her voice. It's a sound I will never forget. Like me, you also have a connection to the darkness, Hunter. Don't you also hear it calling out to you in your dreams sometimes? Whispering secret things, dark things.
I mean, I guess we're just gonna have to go the dark route just talking to her to level her up, which is whatever.
Yes, my mother. She visits me in my dreams.
I know. I have heard you call to her in your sleep. I simply did not expect you to be so honest.
I know she is trying to manipulate me, but there are times when I feel a longing within her emptiness that is difficult to ignore.
The others would not understand. Do not worry. Your secret is safe with me. Well, I guess I should get back to not sleeping and let you get some rest. Sweet dreams, Hunter.
Who else needs to chat? Tony.
What is troubling you, Tony?
Oh, I don't know. Pick your poison. I'm living in the Amity Horror House. My roommate is depressed. Oh, and I have a roommate and not my own executive suite at the nearest resort. The espresso machine is broken. The world is turning into the cover of a 90s metal album. And the big guy, well, he's not answering his phone. So you tell me, Hunter, what's not to be troubled about?
Yeah, what's going on with the Hulk?
I am also concerned about Banner.
Because you care about him, or because of the mission?
Because you care about him. You Avengers understand what it means to have another warrior's back. Something I admire.
Oh, we have our flaws too. Believe me. Banner isn't known to be the most emotionally stable, and when the pressure ramps up, well, let's just say he doesn't have the kind of nervous breakdown that results in basket weaving and a week-long yoga retreat. Things get messy. Not being able to see how he's holding up is proving a challenge.
One we must endure for the time being.
Thanks for the talk.
Anytime, Tony.
Right. Nobody else needs to talk. So I think we're good here. Made some good progress today. At this point, I'm going to start exploring the Abbey and working on unlocking some more of that. So if you're into that and you enjoy it, feel free to continue on. Otherwise, you can skip to the end of this episode. Last time, the Hunter's Folly, I think, is where they mentioned that the next elemental rod would be. So let's head over there and see if we can't find that somewhere. And grab these ingredients while we're here. I'm sure we'll need them. Okay, can we open this with our words of power? Ooh, we can.
She
Nice.
believes in our purpose.
And, yep, here's the earth rod.
An elemental rod. I should take this back to the altar.
Lichen and moss cover most of this stone's earth-colored surface. Leave it on the ground for even a moment, and it's quickly lost among the halo of plants that spring from the ground around it. And can we do anything with this? No. Alright, let's just go return this then. It's the quickest. Let's just go this way. Okay, let's try this one.
One more to go.
Perfect. Let's go open this chest with the arc. Oh, no, that one's still closed. Okay, there's one in the Abbey that we can open still. Plus, I want to read that journal again to see if it has any clues on the last rod location.
Just like that. Be just my
Pallets and a mercury totem draw a card with quick free. Okay, nice. Let's hit the library. Let's
What's up, Sunshine?
Give Charlie a pet first. No, we gotta go around.
Hi, kiddo.
Alright. Charlie friendship level up. Nice. One of Charlie's combat abilities have been upgraded. Pet Charlie at least once a day to keep building her bond with the hunter and upgrade the rest of her abilities. Nice. Okay, cool. Figured there was a reason we were doing that. Grab this essence or gloss. Gloss. Essence. And anything new here? The forge's warmth permeates the Abbey's walls with some residual fire energy. If that fire energy reaches all the way back to the chapel, that just might be enough. sure what that means. Should we check out the forge at all?
What
the
is
Hellforge burning with intensity of hell itself. The Hellforge is the beating heart of the Abbey. The runes etched around the aperture contain and focus the Hellforge's tremendous energy barely. Okay, so no, nothing for that. What? Where's the cat? Oh. Can we pet it? Nice.
Do not transform on me now.
Thinking epic combat bonus. Game 4 fast at mission start. Cool. Okay, the journal page. Hunter's Journal, June 26, 1710. Sometimes I wake, still caught up in my dreams. I am running but seemingly going nowhere. The dream seems to go on and on. It is dark and freezing, and I am trying to hide and make myself as small as possible to not be seen or heard. Sometimes there are strange voices screaming from far away, and I am on my feet again running. I am never fast enough. It feels like these dreams are distant memories, or maybe something yet to come. But when I shake away the sleep, I'm safe and warm. Agatha and Sarah are here. Everything feels okay. Thinking about that journal entry again, I'm wondering, let's go back to the Abbey. Can we teleport there? I don't think we can. What's the quickest way to get there then? And is there a way to get there? No, I guess we just gotta go back down. Okay. I'm gonna go look around there. Because the chapel, I didn't think about it. Chapel's here. So maybe, I don't know why I didn't think about it before, but let's go search there. I haven't even been in here yet. Ooh, new tarot card. Strength. Electrical energy erupts around Thor as he wields Mjolnir. This card represents great courage and taking control of one's destiny. Caretaker's Journal, August 15th, 1710. I try to remind myself that 16 is young age for so much power, but I still lose my temper at times. This child, nearly grown, is rapidly progressing. The training goes well, and I'm optimistic for how we may be able to combat Lilith in the future, but there have been outbursts. We cannot control these. I do worry that we may face some unfortunate collateral damage. It sounds so harsh to put these words on page, but this is the reality that I face. Agatha and I have discussed options for controlling this power, but nothing has worked just yet. My latest attempt is to forge a ward to be worn around the neck. If I succeed, it will not only help the child channel this energy, but act as a shield against detection by Lilith or her minions. Only time will tell. That's got to be the collar I'm wearing. Arcane Knowledge level 3. You get 2 more cosmetic rewards from arcane chests. Okay. 5 symbols.
I see.
Arranged in a row. The order is probably important. Okay, this I think has got to do with the standing stones. And yep, fire rod
is one of the elemental rods.
Embers swirl in this clouded crystal, almost too hot to touch. Its surface glows like a liquid fire. Glyphs of smoke resolve and vanquish around a core of obsidian glass. Is that everything in here? Looks to be. Alright, let's get back to the altar. Drop this last rod in.
There, finished.
Okay, moon seal. Alright, I see. So that's where the moon seal was hiding.
The moon seals are ancient talismans of the old gods. And in your case, they are the keys to unlocking an even greater gift.
Is that why Wanda was here? In pursuit of this gift?
Just as we started with you as a child, I allowed Wanda to experiment here, with the hope of focusing her powers through training in basic elemental magic.
But that is not what happened.
Wanda's connection to the old gods, to Chthon, was not the same as yours. She isn't descended from the blood, and the trials weren't meant for her.
But you knew this before she started.
I did. And you should understand that I regret not putting a stop to her efforts sooner.
Then what really happened here?
When Wanda tried to use this moon seal to access the next trial, the Bloodgate didn't open. But the seal's power did have an effect. She had visions, both terrible and somehow alluring at the same time. What started as idle curiosity became a compulsion for her.
And now I am on the same path. So, where is the next Bloodgate?
Beyond the Standing Stones, if memory serves. I doubt you'll have any trouble finding it.
Yep, alright, let's get over there. Oh wait, she wants to talk a little more.
We may have woken you up to save the world, but just think where the Abbey would be without your efforts, Hunter. The magical energies flowing through the grounds are converging on the altar, drawn to it like moths to a flame.
As a child, it never occurred to me how important this altar was to you.
Where would a fabled witch be without her various accoutrements? Just as your swords are an extension of your power, so too are my altar, the cauldron, and the library.
And now that the altar has been restored?
It's time we start using them to our advantage. Come by the library tomorrow night, and we'll conjure something together. Oh, and thank you again for the help, dear.
Okay, cool. Let's head over to the Standing Stones, and I'm gonna open up this, sure, yep, okay. I'm gonna open up this rare chest while we have this arcane key first. Palette and wall frame C. Okay.
The second Bloodgate. I should warn you, Hunter. You may find the trial ahead more difficult than I originally let on. The gods will push you harder, and you might very well fail.
And if I do?
You dust yourself off and you get back in there. Or you train, rethink your approach, and come back later, when you feel ready.
And what if I am hurt? Or worse still, what if something happened to Charlie?
Neither of you will be harmed, dear. That's not what this is about. The Elder Gods want to see what you're made of, but they're not out to get you. Well, except Chthon, but you already knew that.
Then I should make an attempt while I am here.
I'm sure you'll be fine. Just enjoy yourself. You're the only one getting an opportunity like this.
I will do my best.
Oh, and Hunter, I should mention, you'll only be able to make one attempt at the trials per night. Even the old gods grow weary of their children eventually. Good luck.
Interesting. Okay. Oh, recommended player level 8. Okay. I mean, we can try it. We might as well, right? Why not? But might get our ass kicked. Defeat 16 Lilin within 4 turns to complete the trial.
When many of the Elder Gods were corrupted and became what we would call demons, the god Atum, born from Gaia herself, was set upon our world to slay these monsters. In that sense, the two of you have had a shared purpose. Fight well, Hunter, and he may just honor you with his blessing.
Supply mark here.
I'm impressed.
And that, okay, so this I can kick and knock out those two. Might as well quick slash and take this one out.
You were too weak for this fight.
And then whip to, yeah, Tam. Barely do any damage to those. All right, let's hit. Let's just take these two out. That.
You have earned this. Your mother abandons you.
Damn, I forgot that gets rid of a card. Gotta take out the ones I know we can. We've got 4 out of 16. 4 turns remaining. Let's redraw heal. Gonna give us another whip. So we can take at least one more of these out.
You had your chance to escape.
We do like no damage to those guys.
Once again, Lilith's servants fall.
Lilith Guardian enraged. Take special care when attacking Lilith Guardians, as damaging their health will also apply a taunt. Okay. Now we can move here and kick this into him. Which again doesn't really do much damage, and maybe I should have saved that for the next round. Whatever. We'll see what happens. Damn.
Take advantage, or they focus on me.
Atum was unleashed and made quick work of the demons.
KO, draw a
but
card.
in the process, he even became known as the Demogorg, the God Eater.
If this is a cautionary tale, your timing could use some work.
I'm gonna hit this and then heal up Hunter so we can survive this round.
Return to your mother.
Heal.
In the light.
I should be able to use that environmental attack
Welcome
on that
assistance.
last minion over there. Perfect. And I guess, okay, yeah, okay, perfect. Let's do that. Do a little more damage to this one. Let's end the turn. Oh, I might be out of here after this. Yep.
The Elder
Okay, time
Gods
to
are clearly
revive.
aware of Lilith's efforts. These beasts may look like her children, but they're only illusions meant to test your skills.
And knock back. Okay, we need to move. Oh, no, you know what? We can hit him with this one. What? Why didn't he? What the hell happened? What the hell was that?
The light is on our side. Be of great help.
The next attack card played is not discarded. I mean, might as well use it. It's free.
The power of the light.
I still can't believe that didn't, yeah, why are the... Oh, I guess it counted. It just didn't show the animation of them getting KO'd. Weird.
Leave some for the rest of us.
Okay, and... Ooh, is this... No. None of these are close enough, and I can't use that anymore, so we're pretty much out of environmental attacks for now. So, let's just end the turn.
Our resolve cannot be broken.
Right, we
I
need
think
3
Blade
more.
is honestly jealous that you're getting this extra training in. And with live...
Okay, so this quick should not go away then, since we have that collar card active.
You were unprepared.
Yep, nice.
Pathetic.
I'm gonna, You know what, let's hit him with the whip to take 2 of these out.
Your time has come. Next time, run while you still can.
And I'm gonna redraw this. I wanna see if we can't, okay, that works. I wanted to get a knockback card for
your best?
Charlie, but that works as well. We'll redraw this as well, just in case. And nothing. Okay, that's fine. Oh, actually, we can hit this one with that. And then take this one out.
Now that was something.
And then finally, let's add some marked. Don't know if it'll do anything.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
At least we'll survive. Cool. We may have actually did it.
Someone feel a breeze.
We did it. Nice.
If that doesn't make an impression on Atum, I don't know what will. Good work, Hunter.
I did not expect us to complete that on the first try, especially 3 levels below recommended. Alright, this should give us the next word of power. And now we can really start exploring the Abbey.
This looks like it belongs.
Word of power, reveal. Calling on Atum allows you to reveal all manner of mysteries hidden from view. These may be long-forgotten structures or events that cannot be detected with the naked eye.
With Atum's help, you shouldn't have any trouble uncovering the more elusive elements hidden throughout the grounds. Why don't you try out his blessing on that stone over there?
Cool, let's do it. Oh, and here's a journal page. Juana's journal, March 24th, 2020. I don't belong here. I felt it before I even stepped foot inside. It's like a complete rejection of who I am. Like Atum himself is here pushing back against me. I'll try again another time, but today it feels so hopeless. I can't tell Agatha about this. I know she is counting on me. Everyone else too. It's so much pressure, but I won't let them down. I can't. Nice.
The son of
Here's a
Gaia
key.
approves.
Ooh, and we're out. Oh, and that led us to the other side of the... Okay, other side of the bridge as well. Bespoke potions. Every recipe includes bitters, moderate heroic essence, and greater healing salve. Okay. pick those up and open this bridge up.
Atum, show me the way.
And let's see what we got down here. We have not explored this area yet. Ton of ingredients here. I see a nice chest down there. Can I just... No, I can't just jump down though. And there's something over there. But I'm guessing... Just to make sure, yeah, I've gotta... Okay, I've gotta go around somewhere. New haven here. And chest. The scenic clearing. Let's go right. And here is what? Ah.
He sees our path.
Okay. Another key. Martha Richards. Suspected witch Martha Richards. Interrogation record. This references a tree the villagers called the Life Taker. Its limbs held so many of the dead it needed to be fitted with iron supports. Martha Richards met her fate there. Wow. It looks like that's everything in this little area.
Something terrible happened here.
Okay, what is this? See, something over here. Juana's Journal, April 4th, 2020. What a strange place this is. So much terrible history and so much corruption, but the energy here draws me in. Maybe it longs to be cleansed of the evil of Hiram Shaw. After all, this was once a place of peace and community before everything. I found a page of a journal from back then, written by Shaw himself. I almost thought the page could have some kind of bad energy, but it was just a piece of paper in the end. Although it made me wonder about what I know to be true around here. I trust Caretaker and Agatha completely, but I'm starting to think that I don't know as much as they let me believe. Another chest. Oh, masterwork. Nice. We got 2 keys. I wanted to save one for that purple chest, but let's open this up. Face prop, a sigil, common palette, and a greater strength tonic. Select the hero. They gain 2 strengthened and 2 vulnerable. Nice. Okay. Before we go in, I just want to look around the sides. There's nothing around here. Okay, let's check it out. Let's check inside. Hiram Shaw's Church Mystery.
This area, it feels wrong somehow. I sense an old suffering.
Members of the local coven were persecuted here. And worse.
Witches?
Salem's history with witches may have been distorted over the years, but some things are true. The witches of Salem did their best to thwart Shaw, but he rallied his congregation against them. The catalyst of the infamous Salem witch trials. When the coven called out in distress, it was Lilith and Sarah who came to their aid.
They came all the way from Transia with the Abbey to help a group they had never met?
You may not believe it, but I'm sure you would have done the same. Isn't that why the Sons are here today? Aside from that, your mother and Sarah both saw the signs of Chthon's influence. They knew there was more happening in Salem than the persecution of witches.
Chthon's corruption had taken root in the New World just like the colonists themselves.
And while Lilith and Sarah were still preoccupied in Transia, they entrusted one of the moon seals to the Knights of Wondergore, who brought it to the Coven with the hope that its power would reinforce them enough to deal with Shaw.
But that is not what happened.
Unfortunately, no. When the plague came to Salem, the same one that afflicted your father, Shaw used it to further agitate his flock by placing the blame squarely on the Coven.
And the witches?
The mob was vicious. And the rest is history.
But what about the moon seal?
After the trials, the moon seal vanished along with Shaw. Without drawing any conclusions, I think we can both guess where it went.
If this was his church, then it is possible the seal is still here, or somewhere nearby.
You read my mind. Good hunting, dear.
Interesting. So what do we got around here? Does she want to talk more? Can't. Huh. Oh, there we go.
Was this always here? I may have forgotten a few things, but I feel as if I would remember a decrepit church on the grounds.
You may not remember the structure, but maybe you've heard of the man responsible for it? Hiram Shaw? This was his house of worship, and like a great many things on the grounds, Sarah preferred to keep it in a sort of mystic quarantine. Even I haven't been inside.
Is that all she did while I slept? Seal things off for our protection?
She can be overzealous at times, but in this case, she was right to be wary.
So what dark secret does this place hold?
When Hiram Shaw first came to Salem, he was little more than a charlatan posing as a preacher. He managed to convince a few desperate souls to join his congregation, and with their help, he broke ground on this church. Whether it was coincidence or fate, in digging beneath the church, Shaw found something that would change the course of all of our lives. A long-forgotten page of the Darkhold.
If Shaw found a page of the Darkhold, it was because Chthon wanted it that way.
I tend to agree. That cursed book is always seeking out a way to return its master to power.
And a power-hungry preacher makes for the ideal messenger of darkness.
Yes, Shaw was an eager study, consumed almost immediately by the whisperings of Chthon and the Darkhold's power. Nearly overnight, the people of Salem, old and new, were at his threshold, waiting for the word.
Okay, bet we can open these doors. Nice. Journal of Hiram Shaw, January 6, 1694. I was wrong to let my heart linger on the thoughts of Lilith. She and her foul sister are worse than I could have imagined. She has even corrupted a man from my congregation to her cause. These women have more influence than that coven, even without their roots in this village. My congregation size falters. I raise my hands to Chthon nightly, crying out for guidance. Journal of Hiram Shaw, April 23rd, 1694. This scroll contains more influence than I initially perceived, for it is not merely power within, but corruption beyond my wildest imaginations. For each mark upon the land, a page could have been traced to its location, aligning to a person of power who handled fragments of the blasphemous tome. I have come to believe that the dark and destructive events that plague this land are not the chronological rhythms fate has set in motion, but the Darkhold's sway. Cauldron mixology. Sometimes the look of the brew is more important to its effects than the taste. Fury totem and greater strength tonic. Okay. Anything else back here? There's that chest. How? Maybe those doors. Let's. Does she want to talk again? She does.
Something on your mind?
Tell me about Hiram.
By all accounts, Hiram, as I understand it, he was a largely unsuccessful minister before his arrival at Salem, traveling from place to place, swindling whatever followers he managed to gain before being run out of town. To think that a simple man like Shaw finding a piece of the Darkhold was enough to set all of this in motion, it puts things in perspective.
What do you know about my father?
That's not an easy question, dear. What would you like to know? Was he a good man? Yes, I think he was. Your mother loved him dearly, and he doted over her. I think for a time she forgot who she was, where she came from. And I don't mean that as a bad thing. She and Sarah both deserve to find something more than just another fight with Chthon. Lilith did. Sarah didn't. At least, not for a while longer still. I honestly think that's the only thing she ever had against him, blood or not. Until we speak again.
Okay, so I don't know what else to do in here or what it wants me to do. I'm just going to try a reveal.
There must not be anything here.
Didn't give anything. Try it again in here. Oh, okay. Here we go.
How long did the Salem witches hide here before meeting their end?
Coven Suspect A. This one refused to fight, perhaps hoping that her pacifism would entice me to end her suffering more quickly. It did not. In the end, she revealed nothing, and her hovel was just that, with no sign of the artifact. Okay. Coven Suspect C. She may have been a powerful conjurer at some point, but this one was easily caught off guard in the night. Despite my best efforts, she refused to speak of anything but meaningless drivel. And
this
Coven
place
Suspect
looks so
D.
lonely.
This vile wench managed to strike me across the face, a mistake she paid dearly for. A thorough search of her filthy warren again revealed nothing of interest. Okay, so I bet these are the little witch caves that we've been finding, and maybe now that we have reveal, we can find out more there. 'Cause I don't know what else. Oh wait, is that another journal page, or is that the one we already picked up? Yeah, we already picked up. All right, let's try open on these back doors.
She believes in our purpose.
What's this? Let's grab these flowers here. Journal page, Hunter's Journal, December 15th, 1711. The cold depths of winter challenge us all. I'm grateful for Agatha and her control of the elements, especially fire, on these dark days. It is hard to believe that even with the threat of Lilith looming, that cold and hunger can draw up so much of our energy. Agatha brings me to her altar to train now and says that by the end of the winter, I will also be a master of the elements. I look forward to that day, if only to leave the snow behind us. Okay, open this chest. Whole head prop, rare hunter's quarters schematic. Okay. There's more back here. Journal of Hiram Shaw, August 2nd, 1694. It pains me to set these words to page, for my cause is righteous. Any admittance of weakness I find unfathomable, but I must tread with the utmost care. Whispering specters intensify, testing my will at every turn. This page, I have come to realize that it is responsible for the corruption of not only the souls of man, but the destruction of entire civilizations throughout history. Today, it is the people of Salem that suffer. Tarot card? The Hierophant. Professor X channels his power to raise the knowledge necessary to be shared with his pupils. He holds in his hands the key to understanding. This card represents guidance and wisdom from a teacher. Oh, and here's that. Okay, this is that little weird thing. There's a symbol on the floor.
The ward is not like anything I have seen on the grounds before.
And yet, it's familiar somehow.
Like the wards of protection that Wanda invoked to protect Dr. Strange's sanctum?
Very perceptive, dear. Maybe you should approach the good doctor and see if he has any insights. And Hunter, be circumspect. Dr. Strange is no fool.
Alright, we gotta talk to Dr. Strange about this. But we will... let's see what else she has to say.
Need something, dear?
Did Wanda ever make
I
it to this
suspect she
place?
did. But if she discovered
Keep
something,
skipping.
she didn't tell me. Goodbye.
Why it's skipping over the
for now.
dialogue there. Okay, so we need to talk to Dr. Strange, but I think we will end it here. Man, I wish we could fast travel back to the Abbey. I don't know why that's not a thing. But I guess going to Hunter's Folly and running back down is fine. So yep, on the way back, I'll just let you all know that this will be the end of this episode. If you enjoyed the Abbey Exploration and hung out till the end, I appreciate it. And I hope you all have a great rest of your day. I'll see you on the next episode.